All right, friends. Heavy trigger warning. If you do not like bugs or have arachnophobia, please exit the live because it is scorpion season, my friends. And I'm going to hand you off to Kyle. This is only going to be a couple minutes. I just killed another one, but this is my second tonight. They're pretty good size, too. Like, hold on. You want to hold something here so I can get closer to it? It's a pretty good sized one. I came out scorpion hunting, Janice, when we were talking, and I found one. So, okay, here. You take the phone.
Phone.
Trigger warning, if you have arachnophobia, you might want to exit the live. We upgraded this year. Okay, ready?
Bye, Felicia.
And the scorpion is no longer moving. You can still see his little head glow right there and stuff. Kyle's a bad cameraman.
Sorry.
Hopefully you didn't miss all of it.
Yeah, I think they did.
But did they really? Did you film the wrong part?
No, I had the camera turned around on me.
There you go. It's a crispy critter. I upgraded, y'all, but my hammer's still out here too. Don't worry. But yeah, let me see. We'll go check one other. You don't have to. We just let them go back because it becomes kind of a feeding source for the other ones. So they exist. Like they're all over. So they like, you can hear crickets. That's our bug zapper going. We did the spray already this year. But we just usually leave them because they'll go back to that same source. So it's kind of, you collect them in a certain area. But I checked most of this already and didn't find any. But through the night, they come out further and further. Like if it's really warm, they'll come out. We can go look over here too. Oh, yes. A blowtorch. Yeah. I know it's scorpion season. Next thing you know, I'm going to have like the Ghostbusters backpacks for this. Who you going to call? Ghostbusters. Becky the Scorpion Slayer. You notice? Oh, did I post? Did you squeal in the first one? I think you did, but you did too, but you didn't get it on camera. Kyle squealed in the first one. I'm the one that kills them all. He holds the camera usually in my arsenal. I usually have multi tools because if they're in certain spots, they're harder to get to, and there's certain places I'm not going to use like fire to get to. I don't want to light the house on fire. They love the crevices in our brick fences. But if they're like right on the edge, you want to use the hammer or the machete that I've been using too. You guys remember my machete that I carry around? It's about as tall as me. But they love those crevices, but you want to make sure like fire, they just duck back in and they just go to the neighbor's house and then come back the next day. So it's fun though. But I figured I'd take you guys on a little scorpion hunt for the evening. It's kind of fun. This is my third this year so far. 2 tonight and 1 last night or the night before. Can't remember. But nope, we don't have very many. I'm not going to take you guys out front because I'm not going to show you my neighborhood. But this was where the other one was. I have that on video. I'll show you guys. But he got charred. And then all the leaves lit on fire. That's where the garbage can goes. So, anywho, random stuff laying around. They do like going by the pool too. So we don't find them on the pool deck very often ever. But I'll show you where they do like to go, which the good thing is we're extending the patio out here by the pool. So this will all be solid surface too. And then it'll be even more. They like to hide in the rocks. I found a lot of babies in the rocks last year, like little ones. Those are the ones that freak me out the most, so the little tiny ones, because they can duck and hide and run. I have yet to run into a mom with babies on her back. That's a little trippy, I've heard. So I'm a little bit hesitant on doing that. Last year, if you guys remember, if you were here with us, they loved this tree, this bush in the corner. But so far, there isn't any, we haven't found any yet. So, and we did spray, but you can still hear crickets. So, in the palm, we're replacing the palm, but this is all going to be solid surface. This is all getting tiled.
Pavers.
Pavers. Well, yeah, pavers. So this pool deck will get extended and it'll be a solid surface, which will be great because they'll light up like no other. So yeah, they have, Google it, Grandma Sherry. Look it up. Sorry, pool filter or pool pump. So it's gonna be loud for a minute. I already checked over there, so that's a good run for tonight. I got 2 tonight. I figured I'd come show you guys because people think, a lot of times people think that I'm just like pretending that I'm the one killing them and that Kyle's actually the one that does this. No, Kyle's deathly afraid of bugs. Not deathly afraid, but he screams like a girl and he's okay with it. And so am I. We all have our talents, right? I like to play with bugs. I don't know. It's just a thing. It's a farm girl thing. They don't bother me at all. He handles rodents. I handle spiders and scorpions. He's a good cameraman, though, when he angles you guys right. I was going to grab your butt, but you would have probably jumped. That would have been pretty good, though. There's the pool. Babe, they just cleaned it. It does need, that spot right underneath is dirty. Right under there, the filter, it's dirty on the side. I need to scrub it. The pool light works, though. Super pretty out here at night. It's my happy spot. But yeah, good to see you guys. Oh, if you missed it and you're just coming in and you're like, what are you guys doing? We're scorpion hunting. If you missed it, rewind. I did it right off the bat. It only takes 2 seconds to kill them. So I upgraded my arsenal so you guys can see what I'm using this year. This will all be solid surface though, and it'll be so nice. We have lawn chairs and shit all over. Don't mind us. That little bush thing needs to go. Oh! About took myself out there. You just want to be pushed in, don't you? You like keep coming and standing in front of me, like push me in, push me in. Oh, I love our yard. Yeah, we got really lucky because most Arizona backyards, well, not most, but new construction here. Dang kid. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hopefully you're back. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, Kenzie called from inside because, you know, that's how she works. Give me 1 second, you guys, because she'll call again. Hold on. Okay, hold on. She's got another trick.
I almost got him to eat off the plate.
Okay.
It was so close.
So you're getting whiskey and scorpions tonight. So for those of you that are offended by cats and litter boxes, please turn your head before I turn the camera back on because whiskey is hanging out in a litter box. So if this offends anybody, yes, you're going to see a kitten attempt to use the bathroom in his little litter box. He went earlier in his litter box. Whiskey, say hi to your friends. I know. Don't get stage fright, buddy. You can do it. There's only 103 people watching. Look at him digging. Kenzie's a proud mom over
I'm
here.
so excited.
Oh, there he goes. He dug himself a little hole first. And now he's... There you go.
I'm so excited.
And Smushes, making sure everything's okay.
But listen to him watch. He gets so focused.
Look, he's so excited. Okay, that's probably enough for the internet. I'm giving you guys content. She showed her cat going potty, right, Janice? I know. Y'all
Do
know.
you hear him?
Oh, is he peeing or pooping?
Peeing, probably.
Oh my
You hear him
goodness,
cry
yeah.
out?
Hold on, I can hear
He's like
Dexter too.
focusing.
Look at his face, you guys. It's the funniest thing. He's like, why is everybody got to be in my business? We went from scorpion hunting to kittens peeing. If you know his story, though, you understand how and why Kenzie's so excited that he's using the bathroom. His little sibling didn't make it, so he's concentrated. Yeah, he's just all. She's in there like cheering him on, y'all. Oh my goodness, this kid. She's having a whole like cheerleading session for the kitten using the bathroom. Huh? I'm probably gonna get banned for kitten porn. Sorry guys, Dexter Streets. No, look at her face.
He's covering it. He's like putting himself in it though.
Did you do good, buddy? Now you're gonna smell like litter and need a bath. Kenzie, oh yeah, Kenzie needs to clean your toes.
You still going? No. Okay.
Good job, buddy. Now you need to have your.
You
Oh,
try to poop in there too? Okay.
he's
When
like,
I
let
come
me
out.
play. Let him play in the litter.
To find a new spot, I think, to poop.
She bought him these a specialized little thing.
You gotta poop. Go poop.
It's good.
Poop, baby. Wait,
Oh.
Mom. Can you wet this?
Oh, Mal, I'm sorry.
What?
Mal has a dog by the name of Dexter. And every time I say Dexter in the T word, the dog goes nuts. And
Eat it on your face.
it's every time in my live stream. I don't think there's probably many live streams you can find without me having to give Dexter treats. He loves you guys because it means he gets treats. Oh, cats. Hold on, you guys. Look at this. They didn't get their treats, and they are not happy about it. They are sitting in their spots waiting. Can you turn that down for just 1 second so I don't. Babe, can you pause? Babe, the volume. Can you turn it down for just 1 second? Look at him. Kyle's watching the roast of something on here. I don't know. Jamie Foxx? No. Tom Brady. Okay, now all the crunching's gone. Sorry, guys. Crunchy scorpions, crunchy bags. You know. Kitty gang. All right. Well, I just wanted to show you guys all the insanity around here. Oh, our lights. Look at my little hummingbirds. My mother-in-law got them for me. They're wound up. But we have so many hummingbirds here, and I got all my little feeders. I need to get a big one. Not for nothing, had these ones last year that she was showing us that were the most amazing hummingbird feeders. And they were like long, like 15, 20 birds could be on them. I need to go back and look at that video and find out where she said she got them from again. Just the most amazing hummingbird feeders, though. Oh, Petty, you've watched that one? That's what he's watching. Oh, hummingbirds are amazing to watch. How fast they flutter their wings, too, is incredible. Absolutely, Pete. We sure as heck can. If you guys have something you want to say positively or anything, please feel free to do so. She will genuinely be missed by so many people. And my heart goes out to all of you that are feeling the loss today. I know that many people considered her a friend, and it's an epic loss for so many people. And, it just goes to show that you just never know. So we'll have a moment. Well, it's loud out here. If I wasn't on my phone, I have the same, because we use the same music app for, like, my intro and her intro are all from an app called Licked. So I have that same intro song, and I need to put it on my phone so I can play it, because that song in itself is uplifting. Grief is a horrible thing for a lot of people, and a lot of people, I think it goes to show the need for community. And, she was struggling. She never complained about, I never heard her complain about her health publicly, like, or use it as an excuse or anything. And that's one thing I will admire always, because she didn't use it as, and I don't think most people knew how bad it was. Like, she fought hard for, no matter whether you agree with her opinion, disagree with it, or anything of that nature, she stood firm on her beliefs. I hope you guys all join Lisa tomorrow night. I know she's doing a live stream. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so encouraging though to see so many people understand what, she fought. Whether you agree with their opinions or not, whether you agree, like, she stood firm on where she stood, and she didn't do it to harm people, but to do better with, I'm sure things she had learned throughout her career, and time, you learn, you grow, you adapt, like, times change, things like that. I think it's just one of those things that it never stops. Like, things always are constantly changing and growing, and there's always going to be these people who come in and do this stuff that they're doing right. Y'all, tomorrow we got to have a chat, and I don't even know what we're going to do, but this whole recorded phone call thing with the Sebastian, like, oh, and Am hopefully will be joining me tomorrow or this weekend, and we will be doing an update too on some stuff. I know a lot of you have been asking, so Catherine, she adored you dearly. She adored you. She adored so many of you. I thought of you right away today. Margot. She spoke so highly about Margot too. I looked back today. I encourage you, if you had interaction with her in emails, go back and read them, because you'll find things that you just hear, like, when you read them, you just hear it in her voice. It's, it's fun. Like, I had some of the greatest laughs today looking at that stuff. Absolutely. Nobody. Can you imagine if we all agreed? How boring would that be? But I think one thing we should agree on is, you know, these are tragic situations all around us. And I think one thing I will say, it's kind of a good reflection point of, if something was to happen tomorrow, would I be proud of what I stood for here and in real life? Real life, more importantly, of course. But yes, 100%. And I really had to think about that today. And I was like, absolutely. Absolutely. Is there things we could do better? Always. Is there mistakes along the way? Absolutely. But we're human. That happens. We grow, we change. But those of us who fight firm and stand strong for what we believe in, I I would have no problem, because you guys would never question where I was. Did you, Nicole? Oh, Catherine, I enjoyed her so much. She made me laugh so much. Oh God, there's some I don't want to read them publicly, of course, because that's just, it's not something I would do. But when people were pretending to be me in emails, some of our conversation was the funniest shit. Like, she didn't know me. She didn't know me at all. She, like, in depthly, but she when that stuff started happening, like she just jumped in to defend me. And it was just hysterical because if they thought they were pulling one over on her, that was not happening. Like she was like, not today, not tomorrow. Absolutely, Kay. You know what? And the other thing I want to remind people too, and I think this would be something that would be just from my interaction with her and my perception of her. So please, not trying to like override anybody else's, but she was not the type of person to want a big fuss and circumstance over her. Like she didn't really like to be the center of attention, but she wanted to express her opinions. But she wanted everybody to like just keep it moving, keep laughing, keep carrying on. Like that's what I keep thinking is she wouldn't want everybody to be like down and sad and you know, of course that's going to happen. But she was so proud of her daughter. My gosh, the love she had for her daughter. There's a video that she did with pictures of her daughter, and that video still gets me. Yes, yeah. Oh, Janice, I'll have to watch. I didn't even watch that. That's amazing, though. See, everybody had good experiences, and it's just kind of one of those reminders, too. Like, we're not all going to agree on the same things. A lot of us are going to be on polar opposite sides of things. And, you know, there's just a lot of that. But at the end of the day, like, you try to remember the good things, in my perspective. Oh, Catherine, that just reading those, though, I could hear her voice. Like, when, and man, she was they just thought that they were going to be able to like pull anything over her. People underestimated her so often of how smart she was. How freaking smart. When her and Skep used to sit there, and that's how I met Skep, was through her. And I used to just sit and like watch them in awe. Like they would get in some of the most interesting discussions at times. And it just teaches you a lot. Like, I don't know. Cheers, yes. Yeah, KCG. I'm not really reading comments. I've just been walking around smoking my cigarette. I'm getting ready for bed, but I wanted to come show you guys the scorpion and then whiskey. Kenzie wanted to show you whiskey and using the litter box. And now I just got talking to you guys for a minute. By the way, tomorrow, I'm not really sure what's on the horizon tomorrow. I plan on doing some sort of content at some point in time tomorrow. I just don't know what it'll be. So please bear with me because there's a lot of things going on right now too that need addressed. But there's also like a lot of need for, I don't know, checking in and seeing how you guys are doing sometimes too. And just a space that people can, you know, these are still relationships people develop and form. And a lot of you genuinely had really good relationships with her. And there's a lot of people going through grief who that friendship was really, really important to them. And I'm not discrediting that at all. Her and Trisha were friends for 30 years. Like that's half a lifetime, you know, for a lot of people. I look back and think about my best friend. You know, we've been best friends since 6th grade, and it's just when you have people like that in your life that make time. Like she made time for anybody, even if she didn't agree with you. She made time. And that's the most precious gift of all that anybody could give somebody else is their time. And I think that gets taken for granted at times. We all do it. But time is so important. It's the only thing we can't turn back. And she really developed a lot of good relationships, like the love and outpouring of like support, you know, and even from people that didn't see eye to eye. I don't know. It's been nice to see. The one, of course, to be expected, but okay, yeah, don't rewind to the beginning if you don't want to see me. But I upped my arsenal this year.
He went poop, he went pee.
And now you guys get to end it with a whiskey update. Oh, sis, get him out of here. Hold on, let me put my cigarette away. I don't want smoke going in his face. I gotta wash my hands before I can touch him. This hand I can because I didn't smoke with it, but whiskey, Say goodnight to your friends. Say goodnight, little buddy.
Watch. He like goes limp every time I pick him up.
Where you going, buddy? He's like, what is all these noises out here? First
I
time
had to close the
outside.
garage door, so he was like, "What is that?"
What, Casey G? I didn't see what you said. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Casey G, I'll have to go up and look. Sorry, I have barely caught anything, and what I have caught today was not good. So, I mean, it was fine, but I didn't really catch many things going on today. I was in the waiting rooms and on the phone and other shit, so I missed a lot of what happened today. Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you guys can count on from right now on that I will probably be pretty MIA on those days, especially off YouTube. And probably I've loaded everything into Tuesdays and Thursdays, so. All right, y'all. I got little ones to put to bed. Hold on. I'll let them say goodnight. You guys can't see them. Oh, one's already upstairs, but. You want to tell your friends good night?
Good night.
What do you say? What's tomorrow?
Friday.
Are you excited for the weekend?
What?
Are you excited for the weekend?
Yeah.
Can you tell them have a good weekend?
Have a good weekend.
They said good night. Touches, I am definitely not for everybody. That's for sure. I have a heart of gold, but I have a fierce, yeah. And with what's happening right now, y'all, it's.
Look at Lottie.
If you have it in you too, when you're saying your thoughts and prayers and sending energy to heals, if you could please remember to put Sebastian first and foremost in your thoughts and prayers tonight and his safe return home. But also, if you have it in you, can you please give some extra, no matter what your opinions are, Katie and Chris deserve a break from social media. Unfortunately, even though law enforcement, there's nothing we really have one way or another. It's an open investigation is all we really know. But what the internet is doing to this family, whether you agree with their decisions in life, their personalities, their opinions, the way they express themselves, it is not okay to do what is happening to this family. And I hope someday when people realize how hard this has to be for one of these families and the trouble and turmoil that they are actively putting this family through for no reason. We don't have an answer right now, and I get people want an answer, but we have so many missing children that we should be demanding an answer for on those children too, and putting some of this useless energy that's not doing anything to bring Sebastian home into finding. Sebastian is important. But terrorizing and re-victimizing his family over and over again because you all demand answers, complete strangers on the internet, when they would want nothing more, all three of them, Seth, Chris, and Katie, for then Sebastian to come in the door, is unacceptable. PIs, recorded phone calls, which I think is pretty standard procedure, and then released them to somebody, and then now is making the excuse that that person released them without her knowledge. Every single person that has involved themselves in this case has seemed to have some self-serving purpose at the expense of Sebastian and his family. So when you say your prayers and thoughts and whatever you do, whatever you believe in, please include them, because no matter what at the end of the day, we don't have answers, but neither do they. And they still are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And right now, we have no clue if a crime was even committed. Crime Stories Obsessed. I want to give a special thank you to you, which is going to sound weird to people. But she took down the pictures of the kid that was not Sebastian in North Carolina and made a post, and a conscious decision to attempt to do better, at least on that one aspect. When there is progress, we applaud it. because this isn't about anything besides these minor children's safety and bringing a child home and not putting another one in danger. This isn't just content on YouTube. These are people's real lives. And they deserve better. With that said, you guys, I'm going to get off here. But please keep them all, Seth, Chris, and Katie. Sebastian, first and foremost, that he comes home safe and sound. Yes, absolutely, it is an attempting to do better. Absolutely. Little guys walking around. If you came for the scorpions, they're in the very beginning, like the first minute or two. Have a great night, y'all. I'll see you guys around, at least around tomorrow, if not live. Bye.